With the Moto Academy constantly leveling up, what's the next big change you'd like to see within the community?
Easy answer. Two things. One, we're going to change the way that we do courses, and we have a really, really very cool way of doing that. I think it will create a roadmap, a journey that you can follow. So the courses will be leveling up in a big way. And two, the way that we activate our TMA team, like our athlete team and our affiliates. So just like basically the way that we activate you guys to be able to more effectively bring people in. I think that a lot of you guys are in a situation where you recognize the value of the community. You love being in there. You love being a part of it, and it's adding value to your life. And you might even be trying to, at this point, like figure out how to articulate that to your buddies that are around you. Like, all right, I'm in it, but none of my other buddies at the track, they think it's silly, in fact, right? So we just need to get better. We need to get better at figuring out a way to make it easier to activate you guys. So when you want to bring your riding partner in, your buddy in, and they're not understanding what it is, or they think it's silly, or they think it's not necessary, it just an easier way to activate and help you guys bring people into the community. And we have some really good ideas for that. So those would be the two things.
Yeah, I like that. That would be good. I think I could just...
Good question, Panda.
Yeah, I'm just going for growth. I just think growth is the way I see it expanding. I know that's going to sound really obvious, but just pursuing those avenues and these new ways of thinking and just growing it in a healthy, organic way.
Yeah, and everybody in there growing as people.
Exactly.
There is a compounding factor to it in that the more people that get in there, the more people that will then come in there. So it's like there'll always be more volume of people in there, which is great. But what keeps all of it alive is making sure that the people in the community are growing. And they're seeing the value in us helping take them from where they are now to where they want to be.
And I think a part of that is networking as well, right? And I think that's actually a good opportunity to talk about. I just want to briefly talk about the Spain class, right? And if we want to talk about networking and kind of, meeting with new people and doing new things and growing, the Spain class with Kaider Wolf was...
We haven't debriefed that yet.
Insane. Yeah, no, we haven't. We need to do that. We need to do that.
Yeah, we definitely need to do that. Let's do that right this second. So we had Kaider Wolf at a class.
Yeah,
shout out.
What a guy. Yeah, he's such a great guy.
Al, I'm going to give you all of that credit. So shout out Al for getting Kaider Wolf locked in. Kai was very, he was just all about it. So, I first asked the question of, hey, can you be in gear, usually expecting a high level guy like that kind of give pushback? Yeah, awesome. Hey, and at any point, like, would you be able to hop on a bike? I know that's a big ask, but, no problem. No problem. I'll hop on a bike. And sure enough, like, I just see footage of him on somebody's Husky, which, did we find a solution to that yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay, I mean, let's find a solution to that. Editor's note.
Okay. Yeah, editor's note. But what a day.
So
what a day.
Yeah. Smaller class setting, generally speaking, I think under 20 or under 25 riders. So like...
Correct. We had 16,
Oh, yeah. So the experience that those guys would have got, and he appeared to be super hands-on. So fill me in a little bit. I'm freaking telling the story.
It was just great. I mean, the whole place. So Ryan at CDG there, he's got such a great setup. The track is right at the top of a mountain. It's beautiful, really kind of like, it's going to sound dumb, but it seems very Spanish. How you'd picture something in Spain, that it kind of ticks all those boxes. Me and Alessandro drove up the mountain in our hire car that honestly I could have probably pushed it up quicker, but we got there. And we pull in, and this place is just like a haven. The prep's beautiful, the track, the scenery, and everyone there is kind of buzzing for it already. There was a good amount of English speaking Spanish guys there. We had some cool guys there. We had some coaches there as well from Spain who brought their riders along. Cool. Shout out Neil and Sergio. So thank you guys for coming. And the whole vibe of the day was just great. It was kind of relaxed but also intense all at the same time, kind of all in the mixing pot. And Kai was on form. Alessandro was on form. and we had some really fast riders there. So Neil's guys and Sergio, they're Spanish championship guys, and they are fast, really fast guys. So it created a cool new challenge for Alessandro to kind of tap into something. I think he might have had that moment where he's thinking, what can I teach these guys? And it turns out a lot, because he was able to talk to them about breathing and just changing those tiny little things to improve. Everyone had loads of questions. Kai was really engaged. Just great. It couldn't have gone better. I mean, it's from my perspective personally, I felt kind of anxious about it all, because I always feel like I want to make these things the best they can be, right? Which is not a bad thing. But sometimes I carry that as a bit of anxiety, and I was shooting media on the day, and kind of, we had Stark there, so shout out Powell from Stark.
Oh, they were there.
That was really cool. Yeah, they came, so that was awesome.
Cool.
And so yeah, I was able to connect with them, which was great. The bikes were great. Lots of people had to go on the Stark, which they loved. So it was just a part of answering Alex's question about that growth and that networking. That class nailed all those things. So that's why I kind of led into it, because I thought that's exactly what we want to be doing. And it was just such a positive day. It was great.
Awesome. Did Alessandro have to speak Spanish at all, or was everybody just speaking English?
A little. I think a couple of words he had to say in Spanish, because everyone was a bit like, what? But most of it was English, which was great. And all the Spanish guys spoke really great English. I had conversations with all of them all day, so it was great.
Cool.
Yeah, just brilliant day. So shout out Kai, shout out Ryan at CDG. Just everything about it was brilliant.
Yeah, shout out CDG. They were cool to work with in this sense. And Kai DeWolf, I mean, I see Kai as being somebody that we can bring in a few times a year type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have a preference, or was he better at working with the faster kids or the younger ones, or like
he definitely engaged. Well, there was two young lads there who were from the Netherlands, so he engaged really well with them, but he didn't kind of give them preference. He was so good with the entire group. I think
cool.
we had a good range of riders there. We had some vet guys, we had a girl there, we had really fast guys, and Kai just engaged with them all, and so did Alessandro. So yeah, it was just, from my perspective, it couldn't have really gone better. To be honest, it couldn't have gone better.
Awesome.
So yeah, shout out.
Cool. Happy to hear it. Yeah, the European push for us is one that we're learning a lot of lessons and just trying to be very strategic in how we do it. And I think having
slow and steady
somebody like Kai having somebody like Kai to just bring in new faces that maybe otherwise wouldn't take the chance of investing their money to come to a Moto Academy class, which seems kind of silly in saying that, but it happens. People think that they need to train with a world champion to be able to learn anything, right? So it's, let's get the world champions there, and then you'll see real quick that there is a lot of value here. If you guys enjoyed that podcast clip, you can listen to full episodes on Apple Music and Spotify. And make sure, if you haven't already, join our community inside of the Moto Academy app. Go to themotoacademy.com today. I'll see you guys inside the community.